What's up everybody? This is Vince with MarvelousMarketing.online, here with another video today on how to completely crush and dominate social media in 2020. So if you're looking for some tips to show you just that, then keep on watching this video. Everybody's on social media. You're on it, your friends are on it, your mom and dad are probably on it, your grandma and your grandpa are probably on it now too. How do you make yourself stand out from everybody else? If you have a product or a service that you're trying to sell and you're trying to get customers, how do you make yourself stand out from the crowd? Well, in this video today, I'm going to show you how to do just that. And before we hop into the first tip, I want you to make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification so you know every single time I drop a video. So first things first, I want you to have the mindset of being selfless, not selfish, selfless. I want you to create content that's based around problems that your customer is experiencing and that you have the answer, the solution to all those problems. I want you to focus on something that they're having trouble with and you can help them through it. I want you to ask yourself, what kind of problems do they have? What kind of fears are holding them back? And how you can bring them from that problem to a solution. You can't be thinking, oh, I can make this product to get money from them so they can pay me. For example, if you're trying to help people put themselves more out on social media, film themselves on the internet, you can show them that even though they have this fear, they have to get through it in order to be successful. Or you can also show them that there's other avenues they can be on. They could be a podcaster, so they can just be audio, or they can be a blogger, so all they have to do is write. There's different ways around problems that their customer might not even see, but you might have the solution for them. So all you have to do is figure out one of their problems, being selfless, and help provide the answer to them. One of the things we all worry about on social media are vanity metrics. We're worried about that extra like, that extra follow, that engagement, that share, all of that stuff that helps boost our personal self-esteem for a second. But in reality, who are we helping by making content that's based around that? What I want you to focus on is making content that helps out your customer and helps your audience. We all worry about, oh man, I want to get that extra like. I want people to see that 300 people like this. Remember, not everyone is in your target market. So even though you're making content that's based around your customer, it might not resonate with all of your followers, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. What matters most is that you're helping the people that really want to engage and follow you for a reason. When you're making content that's based around your customer and your client, you're really helping and serving them to help solve that problem. And in order to properly grow your business, you have to have the right intent and right intention to help those who are actually looking for help, and that's the help that you can provide to them. So don't worry about vanity metrics. In order to properly dominate social media in 2020, you really need to figure out your target market. You need to figure out how old are they, what do they do? Where do they live? Are they married? Are they not? What's their gender? Those are all questions you need to figure out before you really can target them properly. I know everyone thinks that if they don't pick a target market, they can really serve a lot more people out there. They can keep it broad. But in reality, when you keep it broad and you don't get specific with it, you're really not helping anybody at all. People will just skip over it. How are you going to serve your audience when you don't even know who your audience is? So you need to figure out your target market so you can figure out who you can best serve. Okay, the next thing you need to do is clarify the value you want to give. Right now, your audience or your potential audience are searching for a reason to trust you and follow you. But the only way to build that trust is through giving valuable content for them. And in order to do that, you need to figure out what problems they're experiencing so you can give them the answers to those issues, to furthermore build that trust and build that connection between you two. Social media is about being social and building relationships with you and your audience. And you do that by helping them with their own problems that they're experiencing. So make sure you can figure out the value that you want to give them and give them that value, that strong value. So after you figure out the value, what value you want to give, you have to make content based around that. But what kind of content should you be creating? Well, the only way to really figure that out is to put a lot of content out there. Right now, it's quantity over quality. Don't be too worried if something isn't perfect or something doesn't look right. You have to put out everything to figure out what's bad and then what's good, because you don't know what's gonna work and what isn't yet. So just keep putting out that content out there so you can really figure out what your audience likes. Make sure you're engaged with your community. If you get a comment on a post, on a video, on a photo, make sure you comment back. Make sure you keep talking to your audience. They followed you because they want to get to know you, because they like stuff you're putting out there. And it's also the reason why it's called social media. You have to be social. So talk to your community, talk to your audience. And if you're not getting any engagement on your photos or videos yet, what you can do, and what I always do, is I spend about 20 minutes a day going to popular pages and other people who are in the same niche as I am, and I talk to them. So if there's a question that hasn't been answered in their comments, I go ahead and answer it. You have to build that community around you, and the more you do this, it'll build your online presence and online business because you're helping other people out there. My next tip would to be deliver even more value. I know you're giving away great value. value. But what I want you to do is deliver even more value than that. Go the extra mile when people come to you for help. You remember when someone goes out of their way for you, they help you out and don't expect anything in return. In the back of your head, you're always thinking about them like, dang, I need to repay them. There has to be something I do to help them out. Well, the more you help people out, the more they'll talk about you. The more they'll tell their friends, look at this person's stuff. It's great. It's helped me out. It can probably help you out. So if you deliver more value to a person, the more you'll get in return. Whatever you put out into the universe, out into the world, you'll get it 10 times in return. And I'm a firm believer in that. My last and final tip is to make sure you're always on top of your game. I mean, you need to be always investing in yourself. You need to be looking at different resources, maybe investing in team members, different assets. Social media is an ever-changing landscape. What works today may not even work tomorrow. So you have to stay on top of what's trending and what's not trending, what can work and what can't work, so you can best serve yourself and serve your customers. And by investing in yourself and learning more, you can always give that more to your audience, and that'll help build trust and build your authority and build those relationships that'll help you furthermore dominate social media in 2020. So I really hope these tips were helpful for you. If they were, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you tell all your friends and your family members, show them this video so that they can also dominate social media in 2020. Let me know in the comments below what kind of things do you do to make sure you're on top of your game to help out your audience when it comes down to social media. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget, be marvelous.